do you want to take us through your new van?
We can have a look through today, guys. We'll start on the outside here. This is sooty. It's black, hence the name Soot for sooty. It is a 2015 Ford Transit. It's an all-wheel drive, which is great for extra stability in the winter time. We're happy with the way things have turned out with Soot, so let's go and take a further look into it now.
You want to show us the top side?
Sure, we can start on the roof.
Yeah.
When I bought the van, it came with all of this roof rack and back ladder. We can go straight up to. The guy behind the camera here, Big, he came out with this nice idea to put a little deck on the back here. You can sit up, watch the sunset or the sunrise, or just chill up here on a day like today. Maximise the serenity around the place. We've got 2 solar panels here. We've got a total of 310 watts on the roof. Pretty much set up for off-grid. We're not reliable on shore power, which is a great thing to be able to go where you want and not have to worry about your power. We've got a skylight here which opens up, and that really gives us good light in the bedroom in the morning. You wake up, open the curtain on the inside of this, and it gives a good vibrance in the van. Put in the Air Max fan down the end here. Got room on the right hand side here, so I've got my trusty old longboard, and that just sits up here on the rack. Maybe in the future I have this little area in the middle here, and I'm thinking maybe after a while I'm putting some Starlink up here to get 100% Wi-Fi, guys, 5G. Oh yeah, we put in this camera, CCTV, and that allows me to monitor what's going on the back of the van. We don't have as such any windows in the back doors, so if shit's going down one night on the back side, I can see on my telephone inside what's going in out here. So it's really essential to have vision on the back side of Sooty. We put in this swivel seat here, but to be quite honest, I'm not happy with it. It's the worst design I've seen. Cost an arm and a leg, and if I'm parking up at a place for more than 2 days, I'll turn it around, but if not, I just can't be bothered, because you've got to disconnect the wires to the heat in the seating, to the airbags and everything, and then when you put it back together you get like some fail codes sometimes that pop on with the dashboard, so it's a bit of a hassle. Put in this window here, it enables you to open up. We're really happy with that. Security in Europe with breaking into vans has become a big problem, so we'll put on these two locks. Essentially you just slide it across and then push the button in, and then you've got some extra security. If someone wants to get in, then both doors are locked. Look, if someone wants to get in, they will get in, but it might be a deterrent, like, oh well, let's go to the next van. We pimped up Sooty. We put on these general grabbers, all-terrains. They are a hot number. It's really improved the riding of the van. It just absorbs the bumps and the shocks a little bit better when you're driving. So we're happy with the all-terrains, and it looks the part. A good look on the outside of Sooty. Now let's go and check out what's going in here, guys. We've got a nice shower in Sooty. We're away for a year in the van, so we thought we need a shower. I'm not going to go a year without showering, just showering in buckets and things like this. So we put in this shower here. It is 60 deep by 80 on the width here. When I stand inside, I can put this little insert here, so that I get a good room in the shower here.
And then you take out the toilet, I would guess?
Essentially, we've got a lot of stuff here now, but you take out the toilet, you take out all these jackets, and it opens it right up, and then you've got a good room for shower. We put in this Air Max bathroom fan, and you can open it up, and it sucks it out. It's quite powerful, this thing. So
it's good for drying as well then?
Yeah, the diesel heater comes in the shower as well. If you've got wet jackets or been on activities and you want to dry some gear, you just hang it up on this pole from IKEA, 7 it in, and it becomes a drying room. And then you pull the door across, and then you have a drying room.
Sweet.
It's next level.
You have a mirror as well?
Yes, Nina, she needs to do the lady things in here. So she just glued that up on the back panel. All of this is removable, so like when you're showering, you can just take it off and put it out here so that you don't get water filling up in all of these little...
Genius.
All from Temu. My girlfriend, she has an addiction at Temu. What's next? Sitting area.
Sitting area.
Because of the shower, we had to think a little bit about what's going on with the sitting area, and this is the lounge room essentially. We've got room for 2 places and a storage under here with the diesel heater and the hot water tank. So we've got a good little bit of space under there. We've got this table, this lagoon mount, that you can swivel around. It goes up and down, so you can get it ergonomically suited for what you want to be doing. But mostly we just have it here, and then it goes over into the bed as well, having your morning coffee. One can sit here, one can eat here, one can sit in the bed, and seems to be working really well.
And then you have a lot of in hooks here that you built. That's really unique and cool.
We did. The transit has a lot of room to be building like transversely. So we optimized here. We brought in these little inserts and cups, bowls, other bits and pieces.
And what's going on here?
This is essentially the control room for Sooty. Got the hot water system here, got your diesel heater, and this is for the water, for the pump. We've got an iPad here that's hooked up to the Victron energy system in the leisure batteries, and that can tell you what the battery's doing, how much solar's coming in, and you can get a good overview on the iPad. And it has the CTCV as well, so you can get it up in split screen. We also have one more camera in here, so if someone wants to come in and say good day, they will be on camera. We needed some place for clothes and camera gear and bits and pieces, so I built this cabinet here. Some nice soft close hinges. We put on these IKEA lights that are on a sensor, so when you open up you can actually see what's going on in the cupboards.
Hot stuff.
I haven't got round to it yet, but I do have them in the van somewhere. We bought these from Temu to hold it up. So I just tried one on here. This is my camera.
Oh, that looks sketchy.
Camera, what's that?
Oh, that looks sketchy with a computer just there.
It's got these magnets that are hardcore.
So it's not going to fall
No,
out?
no. But I think I should probably put it down here, maybe.
Yeah.
Next, we've got the bed. We've got a double bed in here. The thing with the Transit is that you've got a good optimization in the width, and we built these in hooks here. So it enables us to sleep on the transverse, and we're quite happy. It just goes, for me, I'm about 180, and it's right on the money here. If you're any bigger, it probably wouldn't work. Probably have to put some extra in hooks on the side, on the outside. But for me and Nina, we have enough room to sleep in here.
And you put some carpet in here as well?
Yeah, we thought we'd give it a good finish, so we bought this stretch carpet from these guys in Oslo in Norway, and we just sprayed it on with the glue, and then you just push it on here, and it gives it a nice little, and it helps with the sound as well. I think it dampens down the sound.
And insulation?
Yeah, of course, it's going to work with some insulation as well.
Yeah.
I've got in my bed for easy access. If you don't get enough air, you can just hit the remote and you can get the Air Max fan going as well. This thing's next level.
And then you have power up here. And you have.
We've got 230 here. We've got 230 up in the kitchen. I've got a 230 under the seat that drives the hot water tank, and I've got a 230 behind the curtain there. Nina has had some good initiative, and she's put all this netting off Amazon. She bought them, so that's her training gear, that's my training gear, that's some books and all the stuff up here, and the next level you just get this extra storage. We've got some more and we'll put them up eventually. This is the skylight, Air Max Sky Max skylight. It's really good because even when it's shut down, it gets air through when it's shut as well. So when you have the fan on, it gets this nice little flow of air through the van and keeps things fresh.
You have different modes?
Yeah, you've got like a fly screen mode. So if you're in the land of Mozzies, you can just put that there. Or when you're sleeping, you can make it nice and dark in the back of the cabin here.
Lights as well?
Yeah, it came with some lights. I just essentially, originally, I was going to just have these 3 spots, And then when I installed this, I thought, oh, there's lights as well. So I just ran an extra cable and hooked it up here. And then we've got, essentially now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights in Sooty.
Wow.
And it works on the dimmer as well with the rest of the spots.
Oh, wow.
This is Nina. She bought, it's essentially like a thick string, and she's like braided it all. So we'll put it here, we've put it down this side of the wall and down on the front, and it gives it a nice little rustic. We've got a bit going on here. Got the 2 night lights. They've got this is good when you go to bed. It's not so in your face. And if you want to read, you can put this on and off. It's got charging as well, 12 volts on both. And then we put these phone holders from Temu again. And then you can have your phone here, you can charge, and you know where everything is. A couple of cup holders on the side here.
From what? Where?
Temu.
It's all about Temu.
It's all the Temu. They have it's cheap and it seems to be quite functional.
Okay.
So we're happy with it all. Morning coffee there, sitting back, watching a film, having a beer. Then you know where it is. Another little in hook. Nina's glasses, bits and pieces. Couple of hooks. Temu again for the hats. And then we put in this little clothesline thing here.
Nice, smart.
Then something after training, you can hang up your shorts and air them out a bit, and then they're ready to go the next day.
Yeah.
And welcome to the kitchen.
Thank you.
There's a bit going on here as well. We put in IKEA drawers, 40 by 40. 2 big ones here. This big bad boy is for the rubbish. Bottom one's more. Oh, that one's got a lock on it. Here we go. Food. Got the fridge, the Alpicool fridge. So far, so good. Veggies down the bottom, good storage in the middle, some side hooks here, and you've got your freezer box. When it's cooler weather like now, today's about 15 degrees, it hardly takes any power. But if it gets like 20, 25, then this thing starts working overtime. And I had a problem. So I put in these vents on this side, the back side, and 2 vents down here. And after I've done that, it seems to handle the heat a little bit better. So I think with this Alpicool, they need a lot of ventilation.
For sure.
We put in this oak tree bench here. Just oiled it up, cut it to size, cut the holes. We've got a 2 burner hob here, the Tetford. I had that in my old van. They're a little bit on the dearer side, but I was happy with this in the old van, so I thought I'm doing this again. And these things run like clockwork. We put in some spice holders, which are glued on the top there. So you got your tea, you got your coffee, and you got your salt here. And when you're driving,
Essentials.
yeah, essentials. Yeah, all your essentials.
Coffee and salt, that's
Yeah.
like, what else do you need?
Yeah, well, that's it, eh? And throw in a couple of bottles of red wine.
Oh, yeah.
Got your oil. I've got my Aussie stubby holder here for my beers. So here is essentials. We put on this splashback here. There's some like a vinyl plastic tile. We just like Tex 7 them on. I didn't do this one properly. It all came off, but now I've redone it, and it seems to be holding, because it does get quite hot when using this hob here, but it seems to work all right now. Put in this faucet here, just from a local hardware store in Norway. It seems to be working all right. We've got this, what is it? Dometic. It's more like a caravan style sink, and it's actually quite all right. It's got enough to fill up, do your dishes, and it's got the lid, which essentially gives you more place when you're not washing your dishes up. We've got this extendable flip up on the end, and if you think about it, really, this is about the same size as a small kitchen in your house. So when this is here like this, you can have stuff going on here, stuff going on here, and you can cook up a feast in here, guys. There's no worries.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. Nina made this curtain that pulls across. So in the evening, if you're trying to stealth camp somewhere, then you get really good privacy. Happy with that. We've got some more storage in the front bulkhead here, full as a fat lady's sock at the moment, but
Full as a...
full as a fat lady's sock.
Okay.
I don't know if we should use that, that's a bit offensive.
You and your Aussie dialect.
It's full as a state school. Full as a state school, this guy's, but here you can just, it saves getting clutter in the van, because I go mad when there's build up of all this stuff.
Yeah.
And here you just put it in here, chips, camera bags, all sorts in here.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And you have this?
Nina made this, embroidered it. It's for the car keys. So when I come in, boom, straight on the hook, and then I know where the keys are. We'll start with the back doors here. I stretch carpeted the doors and put in these thin 5mm plies. Nina, she's been the designing in the colours, so she's twin toned it.
Nice.
Yeah. In here we've got your gas tank. We've got 130 litres of water. Got your water pump. I got my gas alarm. I haven't put it in yet, but it's sitting there. It's a bit sketchy. And all down the back wall, you can't see it. It's all under the bed. This is where Bick, he wired it for me, and he did an amazing job, and I really appreciate that, mate, for the work you did in Sooty,
Nice.
because it's not my forte, and you made the van with the electrical, so thanks, mate.
Nice.
So we've got the sun charger, the battery charger, the DC to DC 90 amperes, so when you're driving it's getting a whole whack of quick power in the batteries, and it's running like a well-oiled machine.
I was just waiting for the next, what's the next thing he's gonna say?
Well-oiled machine.
The Aussie thing to say. Yeah. Sweet. And all in here is all packed up now.
Like as we mentioned before, myself and Nina, my girlfriend, we're on a 1 year trip around Europe, and Beck and Sarah, they're with us now, and we're cruising for about a couple of weeks together, and then after that we're going to head down, and who knows where we're going. We'll see where the winds blows us. But this is all the gear. This is 1 year of gear in here. We've got the fire pit, a couple of pack rafts, got your sunbeds, and
You
essentials.
have sunbeds as well?
Ah, well, we just like, your chairs.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nice. Could we see the induction outside cooking?
yes,
placement?
that's actually, I got that from you. It was a little hot tip from Beck, and it's become one of my favourite features here in Sooty. Let's check it out, guys. In here we've got your gas tank. We've got 130 litres of water. Got your water pump. I got my gas alarm. I haven't put it in yet, but it's sitting there. It's a bit sketchy. And all down the back wall, you can't see it. It's all under the bed. This is where Beck, he wired it for me, and he did an amazing job, and I really appreciate that, mate, for the work you did in Sooty,
Nice.
because it's not my forte, and you made the van with the electrical, so thanks, mate.
Nice.
The sun charger, the battery charger, the DC to DC 90 amperes, so when you're driving it's getting a whole whack of quick power in the batteries, and it's running like a well-oiled machine.
I was just waiting for the next, what's the next thing he's gonna say? In here is all packed up now.
Like as we mentioned before, myself and Nina, my girlfriend, we're on a 1 year trip around Europe, and Beck and Sarah, they're with us now, and we're cruising for about a couple of weeks together, and then after that we're going to head down, and who knows where we're going. We'll see where the winds blows us. But this is all the gear. This is 1 year of gear in here. We've got the fire pit, a couple of pack rafts, got your sunbeds, and
You
essentials.
have sunbeds as well?
Ah, well, we just like, your chairs.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
This usually lives under the bed with a locky strap under it, but I just cooked some egg and bacon this morning, so it's still in the front of the van. Nina put this on here. Let's have a look. And you get an outside table. It's adjustable, so you can put it wherever you want on the slide here. put your induction there. You go to your number one power point behind the curtain, and then outside, you're cooking all sorts of cuisine out here. This morning it was egg and bacon, and it went down like a treat.
That's one hell of a car, of a van.
Yeah, we're happy with it. Like, it took us 7 months to build it. We're happy with it, living in it for a year, and we're just gonna try and enjoy.
Enjoy. That's the key words, enjoy.
Enjoy, guys.
Right, so we're gonna leave Jared's YouTube because he's a full-time YouTuber now. So he does 1 week, one video each week, don't you?
Every Sunday we're putting
Every
out.
Sunday. So I'm gonna leave his YouTube channel underneath. And yeah, if you want to follow him, he's planning to go all over Europe and also maybe down to Africa. So yeah, check it out.